Lagos, a city with more than 20 million people, faced with the notorious traffic gridlocks in most parts of the state. There's always been the need to rethink the transit arrangements in the state. A bustling commercial city needs an intermodal transport arrangement, and the idea of a metro rail is a good one. The state has a functional metro rail powered by electricity. Blue Line project is a 27-kilometer rail route designed to run from Okokomaiko to Mile 2 and then proceed to Marina via Ijera. At 6:30 a.m. is the first trip, fully subscribed.
That started actually for September 4 when Mr. Governor launched the passenger operation. But at that time, we were only using one train set because one of the things also that we were doing was to ensure that the infrastructure is in top shape. And so we're using a locomotive to pull the coaches. But after we were really sure that we cannot begin operation using electricity. Operate only the peak morning on Saturday, but the peak evening that lines will be closed, then the whole of Sunday, in time for the engineers to do a complete switch over for us to begin to use electricity. We just saw the train that arrived from Mile 2 at Marina station, just a few minutes ago. And the same train is taking us back to Mile 2. And very soon we will see another train that will be coming from Mile 2, that will be coming from this end. And every 30 minutes you will get a train at any train station. From the very beginning, this train is constructed to use electricity. But anywhere in the world, when you are running a train operation, particularly a new train system, there are a lot of tests that you have to carry out. And that was what I referred to earlier, that the General Inspector of Rails from the Federal Ministry of Transport had to come and certify the system perfect. Now, part of why we use the locomotive was to ensure that we are able to get the system ready for electricity. And so, during the period when we used the locomotive, we actually got the system ready. And when we now realize that we are ready to go electric, that was the same time that we went electric. When we were pulling the coaches with locomotives, we were running 12 trips per day. 6 trips in the morning and 6 trips in the evening. And and you can see that the response was very massive. And because people always want to sit on the train, and one education that I've given to the commuters is that it's a metro rail. And so more people will stand in the train than sitting. If you take a typical coach has about 42 seats. And whereas that coach can take as much as 150 passengers, each coach can take. So when you think about it, these four coaches actually hold 1,000 passengers at peak period. But off-peak, we will not have that many passengers. So in terms of the electricity is modern, it's faster, and it's able to run more trips than using the locomotive.
Like we know some of us no more drive. Yeah, because of the quickness of the train. You leave and you can even time yourself. You're going to get to the office when you really want to get there. Unlike before, that you may tell somebody, okay, wait for me by 9, I will be there. You may not be there until 12 noon. But this one, once you tell somebody by 9 I will be there, by 9 you will actually be there. So it has eased the traffic problem for those of us on the route that the train is running now.
Actually, this is not my first time, because I've been entering it for let's say for 2 months, no, a month plus now, you understand? So this is not my first time actually.
If there is way we can buy the charge online, so the people I met say that nothing like that. So I think if they can do it that way, so people you don't have to have a lot of people on the queue, to recharge their car.
In terms of security and safety, this corridor has over 300 CCTV. And so we know what is going on at every station. We know what is going on along the corridor.
Government and its citizens still have roles to play in ensuring that the service runs without compromising safety and security standards.